Now today is kind of a cold day here in Vegas. It's about 50 degrees out in the middle of the desert. And tell me this does not look like some sort of post-apocalyptic terrain. And from everything we saw online, once we get back there and get a better look at the Wheel of Misfortune and the surrounding structures, it's gonna look even more like that. And when we parked the car, there's a sign that talks about the mine that was once here. It started back in 1959, it's abandoned. And an artist by the name of AWARE INDECLINE came out here with a group of people, and they turned this old mine, this structure that looks like this giant wheel, into a giant, like, Wheel of Fortune wheel. Remember the TV show Wheel of Fortune?
Welcome back. We need a phrase this time in order for someone to win this round, and I can tell you that it is a prize puzzle. Jonathan, your turn to start.
All right, I'm gonna spin.
But in a way to like make a political statement of all the people who come to Vegas and lose their fortunes, he decided to create the Wheel of Misfortune, and it's pretty spectacular.
Wherever I come, bad luck just comes my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. A bad luck's always coming my way.
Now, these giant wheels in the desert are so massive that it's best to view them from up above. So we did bring our drone with us. And in case you didn't know it, we call our drone the Ghostly Swoosh. There's no wind out. So I think this is a perfect day to get that drone up in the air to get a really good look at these wheels, as well as the mine that's right behind it. Now, obviously, everybody knows Las Vegas and all the hotels and the shows and the glitz and glamour and the buffets. Now, each time we've come out here, numerous people have told us about the Wheel of Misfortune, that we got to come out and check it out. And it's actually listed as one of the secrets of Las Vegas. Now, truth be told, when we parked the car, I thought we were in for one heck of a hike. It really wasn't that bad, just a couple minutes up over the hill. And then we're surrounded by these giant wheels. I mean, look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but way off in the distance is Las Vegas. Now, at one point, this was all vibrant, the paint on it, whenever they were out here painting. There's actually a 3-minute time-lapse video of AWARE INDECLINE and his group out here painting this. Well, how convenient is this? Some of them you don't have to hop the wall. There's a little breakaway. Somebody has broken through it. It does feel like you're in some sort of post-apocalyptic world out here, baby ghoul. For the most part, there's a lot of graffiti, not so much characters or different art pieces. Some words, like right over here, I don't know if you can read this because I'm turning the camera into the sun, but it says, "Against God's wishes." It's massive. And Jessica immediately ran over to this wall because of the peeps. That's pretty cool and very disturbing. And I like that it says toxic because, you know what? I don't like marshmallow, let alone marshmallow peeps.
Most of this place doesn't really have a theme, but I feel like this part of the inside of this circle is a little bit of a nostalgia row, if you will, because right here you see the peeps. Over this way you see M&Ms, and then there's even a little Ghostbusters back there.
And walking around looking at the art, it looks like our favorite piece is right over here on the side of the wall of one of the wheels. Get a little closer to it. Look at that thing. And it's massive. Can you imagine if that giant blue looking spider, scorpion, ant, whatever you want to call it, came after you in real life?
It reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, remember where there's that massive ant?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Oh, that's an interesting way of putting yourself in the video. There's my shadow overlooking one of the wheels out here in the desert. Here's another example of how massive this thing is. There's Jessica right there. Wild, right? I love exploring places like this. You just never know what you're going to find. When you have an idea, you see pictures, that's what brings you out here, right? Out in the middle of nowhere. But things can change almost overnight. Now look at this, this is gonna blow your mind. Gotta be careful, get too close, you're gonna fall down. Yeah, all right, ready? Look at that. There's like little tunnels. Like what on earth? Where do the tunnels lead? There's two over there, and if I turn the camera down this way, I'm gonna lower the camera to try to alleviate some of that sun blowout. And straight ahead, there's another tunnel. And there's another one right there on this side. And I'm probably standing on top of one too. Now we've walked around this entire, I don't say the entire property, but pretty much everywhere that we can get to. And I have not seen any entrance or some sort of like steps that went underground or anything. So I have no idea where those go or where they came from or how the artist got down there to paint that stuff. I mean, obviously they probably came out here with some sort of, you know, rope ladder or something, I don't know, but we ain't getting down there. I'm sorry. Now you remember at the beginning of the video whenever I said that this was a mine back in 1959? No longer a mine, but the hole that they created is still here. Look at that. Typically I'd be all about going down there, but I don't know if there's a good way to get down there or back up. So we're gonna stay up here amongst the wheels. It looks like some four-wheelers and some quad vehicles have arrived. So this should get rather interesting. Probably a little loud, so.
Come, bad luck is coming my way. Wherever I go, hard luck is there to stay. Good luck never stays a day. Bad luck's always coming my way.